Okay, hey guys, this is Khalida here, and I saw that a couple people couldn't find the link, so I'm going to give them about 2 or 3 minutes to find the link and get started, and I'll be right back with you to start chatting with you on effective Facebook practices. I wouldn't even say marketing necessarily, but just practices that are going to help you get started on Facebook correctly and start seeing results, start seeing an increase in engagement, and all that good stuff. So I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay, what's up, guys? So, Khalida here, and I am going to be talking to you today about some strategies that you can use on Facebook every single day to start getting you results, okay? Now, I've had a lot of people who have been asking me why are they not getting results? Why is it that they're posting things on their profile, but they're not getting interaction? They're messaging, they're doing different things, but they're not seeing the kind of results that they want to see. And so I'm going to show you some really cool tips that can help you get started today if you take action. Now, you see, most of the time you share stuff, most people don't take action on it anyway. So the key to this working for you is for you taking action and taking action immediately. So I'm going to give it about another minute, okay? And then we're going to jump right in. Okay, guys, so let's just go ahead and jump right into stuff. So, the reason why Facebook is so effective is because there are billions of people on Facebook, okay, and there are people on Facebook who are looking for you. Now, when you're on Facebook, you need to start thinking like a business person. That's the first thing you need to start thinking of. So, the first thing that I want you to write down is number one. If you have people on your profile, if you have Facebook friends on your profile who, when you post stuff about your business or you post stuff about, I'm going to try to share my screen. There we go. You post stuff about your business, you post stuff about what you are doing online, they're saying things like it's a scam, this doesn't work, what are you doing? If you have more personal friends on your Facebook profile than you do have actual, internet marketers and people who are the same like-minded individuals as yourself, then you need to start doing some deleting or just create a brand new profile. What I did was I created a brand new profile January this year, and I just built it up from scratch because you don't want the distraction of people telling you, well, this doesn't work. this is a scam or what have you, it means that these people are not like-minded. Now, yeah, they may change their mind, or they may not, but what you are on Facebook to do is to make money, right, and to make money quickly. So you want to have a Facebook profile that is strictly, you know, about you building your business, you networking, because that's what you are first and foremost, a network marketer. And so you're about building relationships. So you want to focus on people who are already thinking about making money, okay? And they know that making money, and they're not making money online is possible, because there are a lot of people who will be the first to let you know, yeah, this is a scam, this doesn't work. And one of the things that I get a lot from people is that they get signups, but most of the people who join their team, they quit or they don't do anything. And you know what? It's probably because you're attracting the wrong kind of people. See, when I first got started, okay, I was attracting people, but these people were not duplicating. They weren't following the simple steps that was given to them. I mean, you should know by now that within our team there are step-by-step principles, step-by-step videos showing you literally what to do. And if you follow these steps, you are going to make money. It's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. But I found that most of the people who joined my team, they were not making money. They weren't doing anything. They were just sitting there, and then they were complaining, and they were saying, I'm not making money, but they weren't doing anything about it. And if that is where you are right now, you need to stop and take a hard look at yourself, at your Facebook profile, and at what you have going on, because you are going to attract people by what you have out there. And it's, you know, your parents, your grandparents, or whoever, they probably told you there's 100 times birds with feathers flock together. It's the same thing online. You want to put out the kind of energy that you want to attract. So you want to really step it up a notch, okay, as far as what you're posting, the pictures you have on your profile, the kind of stuff that you're putting out, because depending on what you're putting out is what you're going to attract. Now, I'm not the kind of person to post pictures of money and post pictures of, you know, commissions nonstop over and over again. I mean, it works for some people, but I don't do that, because most of the people who are attracted by those money pictures, they think that they're going to join the company, and then within, you know, 24 hours or a week or something, they're going to be millionaires. And I'm not trying to attract that kind of person. I'm trying to attract the business-minded person. So you need to remember to focus on the fact that you're going to attract the kind of people that you attract, literally. And I know it sounds kind of redundant, but like I explained before, you want to make sure that your profile is representing the kind of person that you want, okay? Now, one of the things that most people don't get that is very, very important is making sure that you put yourself out there. So many people, you know, they play shy, they play really, you know, like a really huge introvert, and that's fine, because you know what, when I got started online, I was not into people and talking and doing videos. I was the opposite. I would have just rather just sit behind a computer, hide behind a screen, and just make money. But this is where most people fail. They don't put themselves out there. They don't step out of their comfort zone. So the next thing is that your comfort zone, you need to forget about your comfort zone. You just need to step outside of whatever you're doing right now, because if you are not getting the results that you want to get right now, then obviously what you're doing right now ain't working, right? So you need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to start doing things that are different. And one of the things that you need to start doing is doing video, doing live events, interacting with more people. For right now, I'm gonna stick to Facebook right now, okay? For right now, I'm just gonna stick to Facebook marketing strategies right now. One of the things that most people don't do and don't do enough, if they do it, is they don't play a big enough role in their company or on their team. So if you are part of a team, okay, every single day there are going to be new members who are going to be added to that group. You need to position yourself to welcome them and make them feel at home, because when you start bringing in 3, 4 members a day and adding them to the group, you're going to want others to do the same thing. And when you put yourself out there, when you start to exhibit leadership qualities by welcoming others, answering questions, just being seen, then others are going to look towards you as someone who has answers. And I know you're probably saying, but they're already a part of the company. Isn't that kind of counterproductive? Well, guess what? When you make friends that are a part of your company, okay, and you put a post on your wall, you want somebody to like it. You want someone to back you up, because there are going to be some people who either don't like the company that you're a part of, don't have enough information about it. But when you move as a group, when you move as a pack, when you move as a community, you can make a lot more noise. You know, I think it's a herd of elephants, right? A whole herd of elephants makes a lot more noise when they run together than one single elephant. So the more people that move together, the more people that move forward and just keep noise, regardless of what company you're a part of. It could be Internet Lifestyle Network, Wake Up Now, EmpowerNet, whatever company you are a part of. You want to make sure that you surround yourself with like-minded individuals. You stay very active in your company and just keep noise, and keep noise every single day, okay? Keep the energy really, really high. Now, with the method that you're using within LLM specifically, you know that you need to keep the energy at 110% every single day. When you keep that energy high, when you move forward, you know you start to see massive results. In fact, results start to happen on autopilot. You start realizing that you're not working as hard as you used to when you first got started. It's all about being consistent, keeping the energy high, and like I said, stepping out of your comfort zone. So I know you're probably wondering, okay, what are some of the things that I can do on Facebook to step out of my comfort zone? For me, I was the kind of person who just liked to stay back and not do anything too extravagant when I first got started. Like, I was not a big video person. I was not a person to go out of my way to, write on people's walls and send messages or whatever. In fact, I hated that stuff. Absolutely hated that stuff. But guess what? The stuff that I hated was the stuff that works, like literally. And now, because I stayed consistent until it became a habit, and because I kept doing it until I absolutely love it right now, like I love doing videos right now, now it's making me money on autopilot. And that is where each of you need to go. That's what all of you need to do. So stepping out of your comfort zone. I'm going to give you a couple ideas on how you can do that. So one of the things that most people don't realize about Facebook is, or maybe they do realize it but they don't implement it, is huge. Facebook loves Facebook. And I know you're like, well, I'm going to explain that a little bit. Okay, so let's just say you do a video and you upload it on YouTube. And if you don't believe me, you can try it out for yourself. Go ahead, shoot a video, upload it on YouTube, and then post the link on Facebook. It's not that cute. It doesn't look that good. When you do a video and you upload it directly to Facebook, okay, you're going to see that it looks a lot better, and guess what? It is seen by a lot more friends. So one of the things that you want to start doing is definitely start putting yourself out there. You want to start doing videos and uploading it directly to Facebook, because you're going to see that a lot more people are going to start seeing your video. You're going to start getting a lot more video views, and it's going to start getting you a lot more traction, a lot more exposure. And online, in the internet marketing industry, in fact, in any business, exposure is the name of the game. It's what's going to get you more leads, more sales, more team members. So uploading a video directly to Facebook, uploading photos to Facebook, you get seen a lot more in your newsfeed. Now, this is something that a lot of people don't know that I'm going to share with you right now. And I guarantee if you implement this right now, you're going to start seeing that you're going to get a lot more interaction on your Facebook profile. Now, you know when you post Facebook status on your personal profile, you probably get like 2 likes on your Facebook profile, and you're like, what's going on, right? I thought that was a pretty awesome status. Like, why aren't more people liking my status? You're probably asking yourself that sometimes. And it's because, you know what, Facebook is not really showing your status that much. What you need to do is to show Facebook that you are popular, that your stuff needs to be seen. And so the more you get in front of the eyes of people, the more people that start to visit your profile, the more your status is going to get seen. Now, one of the tricks that you can use to start getting more eyes on what you're posting is liking and commenting on your own status, okay? And I'm going to challenge you to try that when you get off of this hangout. If I go, well, no. Pay attention and then go do it. But seriously, write a status, like the status, and comment on the status. And then when others comment on your status, make sure that you interact with them. Let them know that you didn't just post a status and, you know, dipped out, right? You want to interact on your status, because the more interaction that you have going on, Facebook is like, oh, wow, this person is popular. We need to show their stuff more, because they're going to show the content that people want to see. And that's with, you know, anything, okay? That's with anything. When you're watching TV, you know that people are going to try to get their ads on the channel that is being watched more. It's the same with Facebook. They're going to try to get their the stuff that is more popular, they're going to try to get it in front of more eyes. So that's something that you want to remember, that Facebook just loves Facebook, okay? Facebook loves Facebook. Now, another thing that I see a lot of people not doing is interacting on Facebook. Now, one of the things you need to remember is that Facebook is a social platform, okay? So what does that mean? What does social media outlet or platform mean? What this means is that Facebook is there first and foremost to build up, you know, social interactions, okay? So Facebook is looking for people who are going to be interacting, who are going to comment, who are going to like, who are going to share, who are going to post, who are going to be really, really active. So you can't only post these amazing quotes and these amazing statuses, okay? You need to also interact on other people's profiles, like their pictures, comment. You want to interact, send messages, and so on. Follow, you know, the rules of a social media platform. I mean, that's what it's there for. So instead of just thinking about, oh my goodness, I need to make a sale, oh my goodness, I need to do this, think about the fact that you want to utilize Facebook to its max potential. And utilizing Facebook to its maximum is by remembering what it's there for. A social media platform, interacting. So the more you like, the more you comment, the better it's going to be for you, because Facebook is going to start saying, okay, good, they're active. But not only that, not only is it good for that reason, but when you like someone else's status or their comment or whatever, or their picture, or let's just say you comment on it, not only do they see it, but all of their friends that look at that specific picture or post. So let's just say that one person had a photo, they put a photo up, and they have, let's say, for argument's sake, 3,000 friends. And 10% of those friends saw that photo. So that's like 300 people. And you commented on it and you are interacting on that picture, on that status or what have you, then all of those friends are also seeing you and they're like, who's this person, you know? And that is another way for getting exposure. Because remember, it's all a numbers game, okay? It's all about numbers, and it's all about exposure. And the more you start thinking outside of the box, the more you start thinking about how can I get more eyes on what I am doing, how can I get more value out there, the better it's going to be for you. And you know what? I've only been on here for 20 minutes, but I've shared with you 5 things. I think it's been five things that if you jump off right now and just do these 5 things for the next week to 2 weeks, you're going to start seeing an increase in the interaction on your Facebook profile. But not only are you going to see that increase in interaction on your Facebook profile, we are also going to start seeing, you're going to start getting more leads. You're going to start getting more qualified and targeted business partners. And you're going to start getting more and more and more sales, because now you're starting to think a little bit more outside the box. It's not only about business, although you have to present yourself, in a certain way. You want to brand yourself. So I'm not telling you to go put a shirt and a tie on and go take a picture. I'm not telling you that at all. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that you don't want to be putting certain things out there, posting only pictures of money, or other stuff like that. You also want to be giving value, because the more value you throw out there, then the more value you're going to get back, okay? Think about it this way. And if you buy a pair of shoes and you pay, let's say, $10 for these pair of shoes or what have you, okay, versus if you pay $100 for a pair of shoes, you expect that $100 pair of shoes to be of a higher quality. Although I am going to say I have bought some shoes like $20-something. They've been amazing, but that's beside the point. Let's just compare, okay? You want to put as much value out there so you can get as much value back. You want to attract high quality people. And then the last thing that I'm going to shoot you today that I want you to really pay attention to, okay, is you don't need to accept everyone as a friend. Now, when I first got started in January with my brand new profile, I was thinking really desperately, oh my goodness, I need to build my friends list up. And so I would accept every Tom, Dick, and Harry. That is not what you want to do, because you're going to see that there are going to be people on your Facebook profile who just don't make the cut. You don't want everyone to be a member of your team, okay? Now, when I got started in January, I think my team was like 50-something or whatever in like 30 days. Like, I was so happy with the results that I got. But the people that joined my team were not high quality, because most of them either quit, most of them just sat there and did nothing. It was not a high quality set of people that I attracted, and it's because I just accepted anyone. I just added anyone to my Facebook profile. And I'm not saying to judge, but I'm saying to be, what's the word? The word came and it left, but I want you to like scream a little bit, You don't want to just have anyone there, because you have to remember you are as valuable as your 5 closest, to the people that are closest to you, to the 5 closest people to you, okay? So you want to really think about the quality and not necessarily the quantity of friends that you have, okay? You want to really start thinking about that. And I know I said that was the last tip that I was going to give, but this is one more for the road. Your Facebook friends list. And that's how I think about it, my Facebook friends list. Because that is what it is. If you're brand new online, you don't have an autoresponder, you don't know anything about autoresponder, email, copywriting, capture pages, making this, that, third, and fourth, then you really want to start thinking about the fact that, my Facebook friends list is literally that, a list. And until you really start thinking about going out there and investing in an autoresponder, going out there and changing up things, becoming a little bit more professional, you want to treat your Facebook friends list like it's gold, because it really is. These are your prospective buyers, future teammates, future business partners, because some of them, they may not join you in this company, and you don't know what's going to happen a couple, years down the road, or maybe months. You don't know. So you want to treat them well. You want to give them value. You want to share with them. And I'll be 110% honest. I am super busy. So sometimes, I forget some of the stuff I'm teaching you. And so I know you're probably saying, wondering if I do this every single day, if this is what I do, if I practice what I preach. And I try to as much as possible. And guess what? Consistency wins. Because the more consistent you are on your Facebook friends list, the more you're going to see that they're going to interact, the more people are going to join you just like that, because they're going to start seeing you grow. And that is what it's all about, growth. Because I was talking to someone who knew me when I first started almost a year ago, because I haven't been online for a year yet. But when I first started, and they were like, you know, you have really changed a lot. And when I step back and I think about some of the things that I did when I first got started online, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is some of the stuff that I laugh at sometimes, because I'm saying, look how far I have come in this period of time. So it's going to take time, guys. It's going to take time, because I was there. Everyone was there when they were doing certain things and not seeing the kind of progress they want. They make mistakes. But you know what? It's up to you to learn from your mistakes. It's up to you to really learn and grow. So I hope that these tips really helped you, and I'm just going to run them over really, really quickly, okay? So the first thing that I talked about was making sure that your Facebook friends list is full of quality people. They're not people who are going to be saying, this is a scam, this doesn't work. They're not going to be people who are not going to be focusing on, you know, don't have the same mindset that you have. So that's the first thing we talked about. The second thing is that you want to remember that you are who you attract. I'm sure you've all heard about, you know, birds of a feather flock together. You are who you attract. And I learned this really quickly. I learned that you know, I need to be really selective in who I choose to be on my team, because not everyone is a perfect fit. And the sooner you learn that, the more value you put out there. A lot of people say, why do you give so much for free? It's because at the end of the day, okay, what you put out is what you will get back. So you want to remember that. And then the third thing, and I think this is one of the biggest breakthroughs that I had for the time that I was online, is that you really want to, and I'm going to pull it back up so you can see it, is that you really want to step out of your comfort zone, okay? You want to step out of your comfort zone, because if you stay comfortable, you aren't going to see any changes, okay? When I got started online, I didn't want to do video. I loved blogging. I still do. Blogging is like my thing, but I didn't want to do video. I definitely didn't want to message people. In January, I remember when I got started, and my sponsor, Ben, told me, yeah, you're going to have to start aiming to do about, you know, he told me what I had to do, about 200 to 300 messages a day. I was like, I do not want to do that. Like, that was the bane of my existence. But guess what? The more you do it, the harder you work at it, the better it is. And if you're doing something right now and you're not getting the results, if you know it's going to work long term, stick with it, but you might want to just think about how you can do things differently and step out of your comfort zone. And we talked about Facebook, loving Facebook, okay? Facebook likes when you upload videos to Facebook, upload images to Facebook. We talk about the importance of remembering that Facebook is a social media platform. And also remember, numbers and exposure. Those two things, okay? You remember, you want to get your opportunity in front of as much people as possible. You want to get as much exposure as possible doing videos in the team group. You want to welcome people, be a helping hand, help those who are newer. You just want to put yourself out there as much as possible, because people join communities. People join things that are going to help them, okay? And you never know who is watching, okay? And I guess when you really step back and you think about this, is that regardless of what company you are a part of, this is going to work, okay? Regardless of what company you're a part of, this is going to work. So that's it for now, guys. If you've ever been on a webinar with me, you've ever been on a hangout with me, you know that I keep it really short. I tell you what you need to know, and that is it. And if you have any questions, feel free to add me on Facebook. Get back with the person who invited you here, and go ahead, add them, ask them any questions, because we are all here to help. So I hope that these tips were helpful, and I'll see you guys next Thursday, the same time. Bye.